Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. In this lesson, we are going to talk about angles of triangles. So, if there is one right angle which is 90 degrees, this symbol is special for 90 degrees. When you have this, like this symbol, you don't need to write that 90 degrees. You should know this symbol is 90 degrees directly. When you have one right angle in a triangle, we call this one as right angled triangle. And there cannot be second right angle in a triangle already. Just there can be one. Okay, so if you have all angles, interior angles of triangle, acute angles, we call this one as acute angled triangle. If you have one obtuse angle in interior angles of triangle, we call this one as obtuse angled triangle. See, if you notice, the rest of them are acute, must be acute. There cannot be second obtuse angle in a triangle, like right angle. See, there is just one. There cannot be two. That one, there cannot be two obtuse angles in a triangle. So see, all of them are acute angle triangle. One of them obtuse angle triangle. As I said, there can be just one obtuse angle already. There cannot be other angles obtuse, and one is right angle. We'll call right angled triangle. So now we have some special triangles. If you have all angles are the same and all sides are the same, by the way, these signs are showing that this sign and this sign and this side the same, and the same of like this. This means this and this side is the same. They are the same. Okay, so now if you have all angles are the same and sides the same, we call this triangle as equilateral triangle. If we have two sides and two angles the same, we call this one as isosceles triangle. But if you have none of those angles and none of the sides are the same, we call this one as scalene triangle. All right, now we have another information. The sum of interior angles, inside angles of triangle is 180 degree. That means if I have A angle, B angle and C angle, A plus B plus C is going to be 180. Okay, interior angles of triangle. It is very important information. You must know that information very well to solve questions. There is a formula to find the sum of interior angles of shapes, which is n minus 2 times 180. N represent number of sides. So from there, I have 3 sides for triangle. 3 minus 2, 1 times 180, 180. We can try this one for all shapes. Okay, so now let's solve some questions about this one. So now my question is that x 75, 60. What is x? What was my information? I gave you just right now, just before this shape. The sum of interior angles of triangle is 180. I'm going to use that information now. So I have two methods to solve this question. The first method is that you add them up. 75 plus 60 is going to be 135. So then, remember what I said? The sum of interior angles of triangle is 180. Because of that, you take this sum of those two angles, subtract from 180 to find the third one. right? This 180 is coming from the information, so that will be 135, which is going to be 45. That means x is 45 then, right? This was my first method. The second method is that we are going to make an equation, one unknown equation. X plus 75 plus 60 equals to 180. X plus 75 plus 60 equals to 180. So add them up. X plus 135 equals to 180. And this one, you are going to leave the unknown alone to the other side as negative. X is going to be 180 minus 135, which is going to be 45 degrees. See, I got the same answer from both methods. Now it is up to you to use whether this or this. So for someone this one is easy, for someone this one is easy. Me, I prefer to use this because this one is going to be very easy for you to use for the other questions. I'm going to come up with some questions. This method is going to be a bit hard for you because angles are not going to be given like this. X 75 60 is going to be given like x plus 1, 3x plus something, and this one 5x, something like this, right? That's why this one is better. So right now let's solve another question. Okay, my next question is that this is given, this information is given, and the question is asking me what is x and what is y. So remember, I told you in isosceles triangle, this side and this side and this angle and this angles are the same. That means x equals to y then. So I have two methods to solve this question again. The first one, remember the sum of angles, interior angles of triangle was 180. We are going to subtract this angle from 180. Minus 50 will be 130. Okay, so now I got two the same angles. I'm going to take 130 divided by 2. That will be 65 degrees. So x and y 65 then. The second method, I'm going to make an equation again, one unknown equation. So 50 plus x plus y equals to 180. After that, you can write x there instead of y or y instead of x. It's up to you because they are the same already. Now I'm going to write x instead of y. If I write like this, I will get 50 plus 2x equals to 180. 50 plus 2x equals to 180. So now I will leave the unknown alone. This goes to the other side as negative. 2x equals to 130. 180 minus 50 will be 180. This is multiplication, will go to the other side as division. X will be 130 divided by 2, 65. See, I got 65 there and there too. It is up to you whether to use this or this. Right, now let's pass to solve other question. So other question is that this is 3x, this is 7x minus 5, this is 85. Okay, so remember I told you sometimes they're going to come back like this one. See, angles are 7x minus 5. That's why I said second method is important for this question. See, now what you do, you add them up and then equalize to 180. That will be 3x plus 7x minus 5 plus 85 equals to 180. So now 3x plus 7x will be 10x. Negative 5 plus 85 will be 80 equals to 180. So I'm going to leave the unknown alone take this positive 80 as negative 80 to the other side. That will be 180 minus 80. 10x equals to 100. So this is multiplication, will go to the other side as negative 10. X will be 100 divided by 10, which is 10. And the question is asking what is x already. That will be my answer, right? So let's pass to next question. So now let's have a look at this question. 52x and right angle. What was right angle? 90 degree. Okay, so x plus 52 plus 90 equals to 180, or this plus this subtract from 180, then you are going to find the answer. Now it is up to you to use which one you want to use. So the first one, I said that add them up. 90 plus 52, that will give you 142 degree. So now you are going to subtract that one from 180. 180 minus 142 degree will be 38. X is 38 degrees. Okay, the second method, an equation, x plus 52 plus 90, x plus 52 plus 90 equals to 180. Add them up, that will be x plus 142 equals to 180. And this will go to the other side as negative. 180 minus 142 will be 38 degrees. So basically we are doing the same thing. If you notice, look, you add it to each other, I added to each other too. Then I send to the other side as subtraction, and I subtracted there. Okay, basically they are the same thing. That's why I'm getting the same answer. Now it is up to you whether to use first or second method. So now let's have a look at this question. I can see there are two triangles there. The first one is this, second one is this, and they connect to each other. Okay, so for equilateral triangle, we see it, if you have three sides and three angles the same, we call this one as equilateral triangle, if you remember. Okay, if it is so, this and this will be 60. Remember, I showed you already, but think now. Sum of angles of triangle is 180. I have three the same angles. 180 divided by 3 is going to be 60, 60, 60. So this angle and this angle are the same thing. They are the same, equal. If this one is 60, this one will be 62. So 90 plus 60 is going to be 150. Then subtract from 180. 180 minus 150 equals to 30 degrees. That will be 30 degrees. Okay, so that one was my first method. And for second method, you add all three of them up. That will be k plus 90 plus 60 equals to 180. Right now, so k plus, add them up, 150 equals to 180. Then this one to the other side as subtraction. K will be 180 minus 150, which is 30 degrees. Okay, first and second method. Okay, my next question is like that. 5x, 6x minus 5, 4x plus 20. So now you are going to add all those three angles to each other, then equalize to 180. 5x plus 6x minus 5 plus 4x plus 20 equals to 180. All right, now I will add this and this x to each other. 5x plus 6x plus 4 is going to be 15x. Then negative 5 plus 20 will give me positive 15 equals to 180. So now I will leave the unknown alone. This one goes to the other side as negative. That will be 15x equals to 180 minus 15, which is 165. Then 15x means 15 times x. This will go to the other side as division. X will be 165 divided by 15, which is 11. All right. Okay, let's pass to our next question. So now my next question is like that. This is 100, this is m, this is 2k, this is 3k. If it is so, what is the value of am and what is the value of k? So from straight angle, this one is 180. Straight angle is 180. So there is 100, altogether will be 180. M should be 80. M is going to be 80 degrees 10. So there is 80. Okay, so what I am going to do is that I will add those three to each other and equalize to 180. 2k plus 3k plus 80 equals to 180. This will be 5k plus 80 equals to 180. And I will leave the unknown alone. This one goes to the other side as negative. 5k equals to 180 minus 80 will be 100. This one will go to the other side as division. K will be 100 divided by 5, which is 20 degrees. Right, 20 degrees. So my other method is that we are going to subtract this 80 from 180, will get 100, and divided by 2k plus 3k, which is 5k, 5, and you are going to find the value of k. Right, so let's pass to other question. My next question is that this side and this side are the same. Remember, the signs are the same, the sides are the same too. Okay, I see this big triangle is isosceles triangle, and opposite of equal sides, opposite angles of the equal sides are the same. So opposite of this one for the big one is 55. Opposite of this side is there. This should be 55 too. I got from isosceles triangle, by the way. So now I got that small triangle. From there I see 90 right angle plus 55. 90 plus 55. That will be 145. So you take that one, subtract from 180. That will give you 35 degrees. X will be 35 degrees. See, I used my first method, and you can try by yourself the second method. Remember, you were adding to each other and you were leaving the unknown alone. And the operations are going to be the same thing, and the value is going to be 35 again. So now this is my last question for this lesson. I have there 40, there 65, there A, and what is value of A? If this one is 40, this one is 42, because this angle and this angle are the same thing, same angle. That will be 40. Now my question became much easier. Look, I got two values and the third one. add them up. 65 plus 40 equals to 105. Subtract from 180. That will give me 75 degree. A is going to be 75 degrees. That was my first method, and I want you to try the second method. Thank you so much for listening that video. Have a good day. Bye.